Hey, everybody, I want to introduce myself. Please give me a second. My name is PA and Physician Assistant Ann Stephan Sommer, Physician Assistant Ann. Yes, I am putting PA in front of my name, just like physicians do. Dr. Ann. I'm not a doctor. I'm a physician assistant. Am I a nurse? No, I never went to nursing school. I have nothing against nurses, but don't call me a nurse. I don't have a nursing degree. I have a physician assistant degree. What is a physician assistant? It's an APP, an advanced practice provider, medical provider. Okay, now that we're up on our words, who am I? Well, let me tell you this. I have been asked, why didn't you go to medical school? And my reply is, I was called to be a PA because I was handed a machete way back about 30 years ago when I started this career and sent into the jungle and said and told, go make a path for PAs. Go make a path for APPs because healthcare is about to change, and it may not be right now, but in 30 years, you're going to have to make a path for, see that fly? He's just going to fly around. Make a path because healthcare is going to change so much that there needs to be leaders in the APP, in the physician assistant community saying, I did it. We're worthy. You can trust us. And there's a new model that needs to come into play here. Now, I've also been told you're just a PA. I've also been told you're a nurse. I'm not a nurse. I don't have a nursing degree. I have nothing against nurses. I know a lot of nurses. They're amazing and beautiful, but I'm not a nurse. Never went to nursing school. There's a difference. And I just want to start educating everybody about the difference. If you're a doctor, not everybody that's called doctor is a medical doctor. If you have a PhD in English, culture, philosophy, you can be called doctor. You have your PhD. You did a thesis. You can be called a doctor. A medical doctor also is a doctor, but they have a medical degree. And on the back of their name is either MD, like medical doctor, or DO, doctor of osteopathy. They're both physicians, okay? They put the time in undergrad, they put the time in medical school, they put the time in to the residency, and then sometimes more time into an internship. They are the epitome of the specialists, okay? The experts. They are the ones who take you to the finish line. Now, physician assistants, I'm a medical provider. I work and I am taught like a physician model, PA school is modeled under medical school. It's very competitive. You have to know what you're doing. You have to prove to get in, okay? It's competitive. Now, we do not compete. Physician assistants do not compete with physicians. When I say physicians and doctors from this point on, I mean medical doctors, okay? We don't compete with medical doctors. We are there as an extension and a collaborator, and also as an independent medical provider. There are things in this world that we need PAs to do, and NPs are also an APP. I'm not a nurse. I'm not a nurse practitioner, so I'm not going to talk from their point of view, but understand that the hierarchy is physician doctors, MDDOs, and then the next medical providers, PANPs, physician assistants, nurse practitioners, okay? Nurse practitioners went from nursing into a master's. Physician assistants went very similar to medical degrees. 4-year degree, you go into PA school, which is now 3 years, and then you launch into a residency, which is optional. I did a residency back in 1998. I went to Norwalk Hospital / Yale School of Medicine. It was only PAs. There were no physician competitors, which was beautiful because we were the 24/7 surgical residents. All right, what did I learn? I learned a ton. I learned that after 24 hours, you really peel off your socks, take a shower, and no matter how bright that sun is, you will sleep. This is all super important.